Yo, what up YouTube? Sorry I haven't been posting lately, I haven't had a chance or anything. I'm aware my hair's a mess, so I haven't really done anything with it today. This video is going to be completely different to what I normally do. Normally I'm out and about, doing things, as you know, exploring cars, everything. Basically this video I'm going to explain some things about myself. Things I'm going through and everything, a bit about myself. So yeah, let's jump right into it. None of you know this, only my friends know this about me and everything, but I feel like if I'm going to be recording myself daily, doing YouTube videos and everything for you, I want to explain what I go through on a daily basis and that, and some people can relate to it, some people can't. So it's kind of tough to talk about. Yeah, I suffer with split personality disorder, anxiety, depression, impulsive personality disorder, and a couple of things. I ain't going to jump into the other things that I just can't bother. But yeah, let's start with the anxiety and depression. Since I was in school, I've had depression and anxiety. It's gotten worse in the last 2 years, but during school I could control it a little bit. I did have my real bad points and that, where I kind of self-harmed and that. But it wasn't major or nothing, it was just something to relieve my pain and that. But after I left school, it kind of went a little bit, because I felt I didn't have much pressure on me as I did and that. And then as time went on, about a year later, after leaving school, after leaving college, I went to work. And this is when it started getting bad. At first I was completely fine. My health didn't seem to be bad or nothing. Then I had a major knee operation in my first year working where I am. And that really knocked me. I went back and people were slagging me off, saying that I should be sacked and everything. There's a legitimate reason. I told my boss at the time that in my interview that I will be having an operation on the 14th of December, no, the 18th of December 2014. He was like, yeah, that's okay. You've let us know in advance. Showed him a note for it, and he was like, yeah, that's sound. You're starting the 1st of September. That was fine. But I came back from work and I got a lot of criticism and a lot of hate for having that time off work. Got to a point I got moved out with my gang because me and my lead hand just did not get on, me and my boss. So I went to work with a family friend in the same company. I got on with him really well, but at the same time I was still battling my mental health. This is when I started getting the switch personality and the impulsive personality. So it got to a point where I was just losing control of my personality. I'd be okay 1 minute, the next minute I can't bother to do anything, next minute I'm kicking off and everything. It got to a point where it was affecting me at work, where the site manager would say something to me, just joking about, in front of the subcontractors, and I'd speak to him like a completely disrespectful manner. And none of us knew I had these mental health issues at the time. So that caused me a lot of issues at work, to the point where I got moved away from a gang where I was happy, from a group of lads I was happy working with, and I went to work with my uncle, and this was fine. I enjoyed the job we was doing, and I started with my uncle on my birthday in May last year. And then come the 21st July, I was driving to site and I flipped my car. and I had a fracture on my spine and I had broken ribs. And this messed me up massively. This is where I got really bad. And it's hard to explain. I went and got a new car. At the time, I was having to deal with big financial issues because my car was on finance and I didn't know how to deal with it. So I sorted that out. I went and got my 1 Series, which you've seen in a previous video. I went and got my 1 Series and I liked it. I liked my 1 Series. But this is where the trouble started. I was on sick until October. Well, start of October. Start to mid October. I was on sick leave, and I could not justify anything. I couldn't afford anything, and it was getting a struggle, real big struggle for me. I could not do anything. I couldn't even go out and do things with my friends. It got to a point where my switch personality was getting worse. And I actually became an impulsive liar. I didn't want to admit to people things. And I was saying one thing to someone else, saying another to someone else. It got to a point where I got a real bad reputation. I fell out with some of my best mates. And all I can do is apologise to them. I know I've been a twat in that, and I didn't mean to. It's something I couldn't control in that. And come February, I went back to work. Was it? No. And then obviously, like, I went back to work, and it started getting really bad. My health did, because at the time I knew there was a lot of things going on with my best friend. In that, I don't want to talk about that, go into detail. This was affecting me massively. In that, stuff happened, things happened. We had Christmas. My health, like I said, was really bad. So Christmas went back after the Christmas holidays. The first 2 days were completely fine. I was working with my uncle again, everything was sound. And then the rest of the lads came back. And I had lads at work telling me to commit suicide, to take an overdose. They knew I had done it in the past. They knew I had done it in the past year previous to that. I've done it again since. In that, because I get made to feel like I'm not worth it, anything. I shouldn't be alive, and I've learned to like try and control my emotions. Like last couple of weeks, I've been all over the place, but I know I've got a select group that are very supportive of me. A little circle around me that's supportive. And I can't thank them enough and everything for what they do for me and everything. But yeah, and I was getting these things said to me at work and everything. And obviously, things were going great with my money and that. So I didn't really have the money issues on my side and that. So I was like, okay then. I don't want the 1 Series anymore, so I sold that to one of my old mates. And one of the lads that I've fallen out with because of my mental health. And he did a lot for me. A lot. And I cannot thank that lad enough. And I know I've been a prick. I know I threw it all back in your face. And I am truly sorry. I want to say the same to his girlfriend. I know we spoke the other day and that, but I want to say directly, I want to apologise to you, because you helped me a lot. You showed me that there was things more important things in life to look forward to, and that giving up was not an option. Same with your mom. I want to thank your mom millions. I don't think there's anything I could do that could thank your mom enough. But yeah, going back to where I was, so in February I brought my 4 series. And the 4 series was sound. I loved it. At the time I was still fighting my mental health and that. A couple of hospital visits happened and I got signed off work because I was mentally unstable to be at work. Completely unstable because how bad my mental health got. And it got to a point where I was close to losing my job. Very close. And I explained, basically what happened is I took some tablets and then I took my medication as normal for my depression, and then I could hear lads in the background talking about me, saying stuff. I was just popped a load of pills in the office in front of the management and everything. I think he's had a fallout with someone and that, and it caused a severe panic anxiety attack to the point where I was struggling to breathe and I passed out in the toilets. And this has caused massive issues for me. Because one side was saying that I took an overdose on site. Then you got the medical point of view that it was anxiety and a panic attack. So that being the case, the doctor... work got me in to see their doctors, and their doctors approved me to be fit to go back. I went back to work. My mental health, it picked up a little bit. I felt comfortable with myself, and then straight away I got hit by a massive chest infection, and yeah, it got really bad. It spread into my muscles. I got prescribed some medication, and I got told to take 1,000 milligrams a day of this medication, and I was taking it for about a week and a half, and it stripped my stomach lining. I got rushed into hospital, and people were saying I took an overdose. Since that day I've been off work. Well, since the day I got sent home from work, I've been off work, and it has affected me massively. Because now because of money issues, worrying about keeping my car on the road, I've had non-stop issues with that car since I've had it. Parts going on it, can I afford it, and everything. I'm not ashamed to admit I've missed payments. I'm trying to catch up with them, and I'm struggling because I'm off work. And my anxiety's all over the place because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in the next hour. Am I going to be okay? I don't know. And my life, I struggle every minute of the day to keep going. But someone has taught me, a couple of people have taught me, that said to me, don't think about the negatives. Try and think of just positives. Go for a walk. Go out. Go for a walk with your girlfriend. Take the dog. Take Bobby. Just do something. Keep your mind occupied. Think of positive things. And you will find life will get easier. And you won't feel as bad. And I do now and then, and it's the only thing keeping me going apart from a few people in my life that I really care about. If it wasn't for them, I don't know what state I'd be in. And this is really going out to those who suffer with mental health. And I want to say to you, if you do suffer with mental health and you don't know who to talk to, there are helplines out there. I know there's a lot in the UK, a lot of teams that can help you. Same with America, and Australia, New Zealand. And I want you to know you're not alone in the world. You're just a bit different. But there's nothing wrong with being different. I used to think there was. I used to hide it from everyone. But it got to a point where I discovered that there was nothing wrong with being different. So I started showing it. Yes, I hit a few bumps in the road on my journey. But I've learnt from them. And I'm using this. Like I said, I'm saying sorry. I've just said sorry to those that I've hurt. And basically the point I want to get across is, if you think you suffer with any mental health disorder, and just see your doctor, and your doctor will the doctor will put you in the right direction to get the help you need. And if you don't feel like talking to a doctor and you just need someone to talk to, and you don't feel like you can talk to a family member or friend, you can message me, or I'll let you message me and I will try and reply to you. But there's also Good Samaritans. There's helplines there that are free, and you can just ring up and talk to a complete stranger on the phone, and they're there to listen to you. Right, sorry guys, camera died. So, where was I? Yeah, if you do feel like you need someone to talk to, and I will talk to you. And yes, I won't be as good as a doctor on telling you what's wrong, but I'll be someone there for you to talk to. My best advice though will be, go to a doctor, get a diagnosis, get professional help. But sometimes it's not for everyone. But I don't know, I've suffered since school. I didn't get diagnosed until about 2 years ago. But what started mine was getting bullied. Bullying is one of the basic starting points for depression in mental health in younger generations, and they can carry on. It can carry on until you're older, like it has with me. And mine has gotten very severe where I've needed professional help, and I'm still getting it, and it's going to be a long process. But I will get better, and I want everyone out there who suffers with mental health, even if you're not aware of it, I want you to know that you're not alone. There are people out there that care. You just need to find who. So, but yeah, that's going to be the end of this video anyway guys, because I'm knackered. It's 10 o'clock here in the UK at 10 at night, so I want to go to sleep. But yeah, if you got any video suggestions, please comment below. If you want to see more cars, I'll try and do more cars. If you want to see pranks, give me prank ideas and I will do prank ideas. But yeah, until next time guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please smash that like button. And if you want to see some more of my content, just have a look on my video on my channel. And if you do like my channel, please feel free to subscribe. But until next time guys, peace.